Welcome to a special edition of our Workplace Educational Moment. Recently, professional baseball and professional basketball got started and resumed their seasons. With professional hockey expected to resume August 1st, I wanted to bring on former Philadelphia Flyer and co-owner of Workplace Human Capital Management, Danny Briere, to discuss the upcoming season and what the NHL and the Players Union had to do to bring hockey back. Danny, first of all, I want to thank you for joining us today and from working with you at Workplace. I know that you've had a very unique perspective on all the work that went into bringing hockey back. I think this is going to be a great story for business owners, fans, as well as, even employees that work for companies to hear. But before we get into that, I wanted to see if you could just tell our audience a little bit about you and your life post, hockey, if you don't mind.
Hi, Frank. Well, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure working with you. I was very, very fortunate. I mean, I played 18 years in professional hockey where I was playing a game for a living. Felt like a little kid until I was 37 years old when I retired. And then I was lucky enough to have created a great relationship with Paul Holmgren during my playing days here. He's the one who signed me with the Flyers. And then he was a GM at the time, and then when I retired, he was in charge. He was the president of hockey operations for the Flyers. So he invited me aboard to follow him around, and that's kind of when I learned on the business side about the different departments inside the organization. Because as a player, when you play, you're focused on your meetings, you're focused on who you're going to face that night, on the power play, on the penalty kill, on the systems, on the goalie you're going to face. So as a player, you don't think about what's back there behind those closed doors. You think the team just puts in a couple ushers inside the building, they open the concessions, and the show goes on. And that's when I realized, working with Paul, that spending time with different departments like ticket sales, corporate sponsorship, and then things like finance, the finance department. There's also social media and the marketing department, and that's when I got the chance to spend a little bit of time with everybody. I did that for a couple years, and then Comcast Spectacor, who owned the Flyers, decided to buy a minor league hockey team at the AA level, the Maine Mariners in Portland, Maine, and Paul invited me to run the team as the vice president of operations for the team. So I've been doing that now the last 3 years. It's a blast because we have to start from scratch, building the team on the business side, creating, finding a name for the team, creating a logo, deciding on the colors, hiring the staff, selling tickets, corporate sponsorships, the marketing for the team, and also on the hockey side, finding a coaching staff and starting signing players. So it's been a lot of fun going from the ice to managing from upstairs. But I love it, and I love every second of it.
You obviously had a great hockey career, and I got to watch a few of your Game 7s that were against Boston, and it was a great moment here in Philadelphia, and I'm sure that everybody remembers it that's in the Philadelphia area.